Hi, I'm Dan Butterfield, Fleet Manager for the Mendocino Companies. In this video, we are going to talk about the safe loading, hauling, and unloading of logs on flatbed trailers outfitted with bunks and stakes. The process begins with safely installing bunks. Installation of bunks is done at the truck shop in Ukiah. Drivers should not move bunks in the field. Bunks are installed 8 feet from both ends of the trailer for long logs and 3 feet from both ends for short logs, with 13 feet between the bunks. Chains that hold the bunks to the trailer should be tight. The next step in the process is safely loading logs. Upon arrival at the log yard, establish communication with the log yard operator or loader. Position your trailer according to the log yard operator's instructions. Once the trailer is in position, safely exit the truck to fold up the stakes and then proceed to the safe zone. Always be aware of wet or slippery conditions. To mitigate slip and fall injuries, be sure to wear proper PPE at all times. Communicate with the loader that the trailer is now ready to be loaded. After the trailer is loaded, it is important to assess the load to ensure it is safe. There are several attributes of a safely loaded trailer. First, logs must extend at least 6 inches beyond the bunks on both ends for every log that contacts the bunks or stakes. Second, all outside logs must be in contact with stakes. Next, logs on top of the load not in contact with a stake must be cradled. Last, logs on top in contact with a stake must be no more than half the log diameter above the stake. After the load is assessed for safety, you must verify the loaded trailer weight is at or below the legal weight limit. If the weight is above the legal limit, you must communicate with the log yard operator accordingly to reduce the weight of the load. Before exiting the loading area, you must apply a minimum of 2 straps tensioned around the load to secure it. Never feel the need to hurry this process at the expense of doing the job safely. Now that your trailer is safely loaded, weighed, and initial straps applied, you must further secure the log load for transportation. You must apply a minimum of 4 straps over long logs. Short logs cradled in the load require at least 2 straps for each section of short logs. You must never leave the log yard with a load felt to be unsafe. You should work with the log yard operator to turn, reposition, or otherwise correct the load to make it safe and roadworthy. Be sure to remove any loose debris from trailer deck and load before leaving the loading site. When you arrive at the unloading site, there are several steps to follow to safely unload your trailer. Establish communication with the log yard operator prior to unsecuring the load. After establishing communication, proceed to the safe unloading zone. Depending on the yard, the operator may direct you to a stanchion or to a loader if stanchions are not present. Log loads must arrive with a minimum of 4 straps securing the load. Once the load is secured by the loader or stanchions, release tension and remove straps from the driver's side of the trailer only. Place the unfurled straps onto the trailer deck and off the ground to prevent dragging or damaging the straps. Await instruction from the loader operator before proceeding to the unloading zone. Once released by the loader operator, proceed to a safe location as directed. This should be an area outside the loading zone. Debris should be cleaned off the trailer, all straps should be rolled, secured, and stored, and all stakes should be lowered. And that concludes this safety video. If you have any further questions, please contact your supervisor.